didn't join, then we can just circulate the recording. So, like I said in my email, that the purpose of this, guys, I'm muting you and you keep on unmuting yourself and there's background noises. So if you unmute yourself, I'm not rude, but I'm going to remove you from the meeting because there's funny noises that are coming from your backgrounds. The purpose of the meeting is to clarify our roles. You are all aware that the Law Society of South Africa handled the registration part. You have registered and you have paid, but we are working together with UNISA. So what happens is we do the registration, and after registration, the platform that you are using for learning, it is My UNISA. And My UNISA, it is our colleagues from UNISA that handles the administration process. That is number one. And number two, the payments are done with us. So, but as soon as you register on My UNISA website, or on their database, or on the UNISA site, on the database, if it sends you any statements that you owe the fees or what, please disregard that. All the payments are done with us. When they send you such emails, just forward them to us. We will resolve them with UNISA, but don't panic. It is the administrative function that will be resolved between us and UNISA. So from here, you will note that we have sent you the link already that you need to use to register on the system. And the instruction was, after you have registered, then you send your student number to Magdalene. And already there are some that have UNISA student numbers. So for that, I'm going to allow my UNISA colleagues to handle, because after you have registered, they will be able to handle the process from there. And some have been asking me about the learning material. The study guides that you get on My UNISA, I think Prof will speak to that. But the textbooks, you buy it for yourselves, and it should be included somewhere in the somewhere in the learner in your tutorial letters will be included which textbooks you're using. So I'm going to hand over. I think we are going to start with Gladius for administration and registration. And when we are done, Prof Sohad or Magdalene or Prof, whoever way, I think in that order, then we can come and address them. So over to you, Gladius.
Good morning again, colleagues. From the registration point of view, as Ms. Setosa has already alluded, that all the applications are done online, and after the application process has been done, you'll be provided with the student number, which should come to myself for me to process that registration for you and complete it as well. After I've completed those registrations, which means activations of the registration, you'll be able to view your study material online, as it was said, on My UNISA platform. That's where you'll get all the information that you need in terms of your assignments and the study material that you will need to buy on the tutorial letter 101s. Those are the most important thing. But from my side, I would urge that for the registered students or the ones that are registering, can you please make sure that you send me that information, especially the student number, as soon as possible, so that I can make necessary applications and registration online. As you all know that the time is already gone in terms of the registration period. So as soon as you are done, you can send me that information, and then I'll compile all the list and send it to Ms. Setosa for administration on the Law Society side. I think if there's any other questions, you can ask me now or later. I don't know, but from my side, that's it. Thank you.
Can I suggest that we leave the questions until after, when everybody else has presented, just to make sure that we are not going to spend time on the questions that will be addressed by the other colleagues. Is that okay, Dr. Stosa?
Thank you. Yes, it's okay. Thank you.
Okay, sure. All right. You can continue. Magdalene, I see your hand is up. I take that it is you next.
Thank you, Ms. Tosa. We are aware that our lead courses are not on the application link on my UNISA. We are so frustrated about that. Then why? We the society, then we process them at UNISA on your behalf.
Magdalene, I didn't hear the last part.
Thank you.
What should happen? Magdalene? I didn't hear the last part. Can you please repeat?
I'm saying we will take their forms from Law Society, and we will apply on their behalf. They try to apply, but the courses are not on the link, UNISA link application.
Okay. So what you're saying is they should stop using the link.
Yes, because the courses are not there.
Okay.
But for
No
those
problem.
who are already having short learning program student number, they can forward their student number to Mr. Stosa for processing. Thank you.
Thank you, Magdalene. Prof, are there other instructors online or is it just you?
Thank you, Ms. Tosa. I'm the only instructor here. And as we believe that it's more of information session, focusing very much on admin matters. Unless if there is anything academic that may require our attention, then I can assist. Thank you.
No, I was just asking, so it will be nice for them to meet the instructors. So, but if they're not here, it's fine. You can just open the camera so they see you as the course leader. Then you can talk to them about the assignments, when and how to do it, and where to find the information on the tutorial letters, because some of the questions that we received after they registered is, on my UNISA, where do I find this? What is that? So maybe you can just briefly just inform them of that.
Thank you, Ms. Sitosa. What will happen is in the coming few days, we'll upload tutorial letter 101. That will also include assignment for the first semester. We will also upload study materials for first semester. And in addition to the study guide, there is a textbook that is also prescribed. And with both the study guide and the textbook, the material is adequate for students to understand and to pass the course. In other words, we don't expect them to do any additional research, but if they happen to have access to other materials that are relevant to the course, they are not penalized in terms of answering assignment or exam questions. And then in the second semester or in the first semester, after they have submitted their first assignments, we'll mark the assignments and provide comments, and also provide a general trial letter that contains feedback to the question so that the students can see where they went wrong or what they need to do to improve their marks. And in the second semester, we'll also have trial letter 201 that will include assignment for semester 2. And the same process will follow, where after they have submitted the assignments, we'll mark and also provide them with feedback to the assignment in a form of trial letter 202. And in addition to the assignments, there will be a workshop or a seminar, a one-day workshop. We have not yet decided whether it will be online or will have to be somewhere to present, but more information will be provided. And from both assignments, we'll calculate a percentage that will contribute towards the final mark. And then an exam in a form of a portfolio where you are given 24 hours or 48 hours to write and submit. It will be done around October or November. And then both the marks for assignments and the marks for the exam will be the final result. And in total, one needs to get 50% and more to pass the module. And after passing the module, of course, then the process for certificates and everything. And that is the summary that I have. But in terms of engaging with students, they are welcome to correspond through emails, or they can go to MyUNISA, the platform that we use at the University of South Africa, to post comments or to participate in discussion forums. And I think for now that is the summary. Thank you, Mr. Toth. Mr. Toza? I'm not able to see Ms. Tosa, but I do note that some students are sending queries regarding the name of the course and also the module code. I'll respond through the platform here, but as soon as we post our study materials, the names and the codes will be involved. And in this course, there are 3 facilitators. The first one is Prof. Sigwadi, and the second one is Prof. Rihanna Kasim, and the third one is Advocate Maite Mudiba. And in terms of our seminars, there are times when we invite practicing attorneys or other people that we think can add value to our seminars. And Mr. Tosa, are you back? No, without seeing Mr. Tosa, I think if
Are you done, Prof?
Oh, you're here. Mr. Tosa?
Yes, I am. I had network issues. Yes, I had network issues. Yeah, I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prof. So I think now we can take questions, but to answer some of the questions that are raised in the chats, what Magdalene said is, I'll send an email now. Disregard the link that we have sent to you. We will register you from our side, but in case where you already have a student number, then you can send the student number to Mr. Setosa. This is going to be confusing. There's me Nomsa Setosa, then there's another Setosa. So I think to be on the safer side, when you send those emails, just write both of us. Then if it is something that I need to action from my side, I will action. If it is something for UNISA, Mr. Setosa will action from his side. But from here, we are the ones that will register. We'll add you on the UNISA database. Okay, I see there's a thumbs up there. So any other question that you might have? Okay. There's a hand. I can't see the hands. Clement?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I just wanted to find out, can you kindly provide us with his email address then? Because I'm looking at the email. It has Magdalene's email address.
That's fine. What I'm going to do is after this meeting, when I'm going to send you another email to correct the link that we have sent. then I'll copy him in the email. We'll include his details and remove Magdalene. Is that clear?
Oh, yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Okay, any other question? Okay, if in absence of questions, then we have come to the end of our session. It was shorter than I thought it would, but your go-to person or your contact person for the Law Society of South Africa is Nomsa Setosa, and your go-to person for UNISA is Lydia Setosa. It's going to be an interesting year for the
No
Setosas.
relation.
So
No relations.
no, we are not married. He probably maybe he's a cousin with my husband somewhere. We'll get to know about that one. So so if you don't have any questions, Prof, thank you so much for coming. Ntatestosa, thanks. Prof, I've seen your name, your hand. Magdalene, thanks for joining us. Dodo, thank you so much. To all the students, we thank you so much for making time, and we are here at your service. I just want to assure you that the turnaround period for the Law Society of South Africa is 24 hours. We'll try by all means when you send emails, we'll attend to them within 24 hours. So if you call, you don't find me, just send an email, then I'll respond to it. Prof, I see there's another hand before I hand over to you. I see Ken has his hand up. Ken? Unmute, sir, you're muted. You are muted. Unmute. Okay, you can speak now. Okay, Prof, I think while he still has challenges with network, okay, there's Morena Mutlong. Your hand is up, you can speak.
Good morning, Sis, Nomsa, and colleagues. Just to clarify, the students there's a message that popped in on the side to say that the lead will undertake to register students and then will issue student numbers. And then after then, they will then be able to access the study material from my UNISA. I'm not sure if I misheard you, if that's exactly what's going to happen. We need to sit by up until we get registered and get issued student numbers, and only then we can access the study material. Why am I asking this? I just want an indication as to when exactly the course will start. And maybe the turnaround period for Law Society to register us, and those kind of timelines, so that at least we don't idle by thinking that things are being taken care of, whereas maybe it will be on my side for me to access my UNISA. I think that's a long and short of it. Yeah.
Thanks. I see Magdalene's hand is up. She wants to respond to that. Magdalene?
Thank you, Ms. Tosa.
Please, guys, please call me Nomsa. You make me
We
feel so
will
old.
resist
Setosa.
Thank you, Nomsa.
Yes, that's me.
We will receive the update from lead after the closing date at lead. Then those applications will be processed in order for you to get the student number. After that, you need to activate my UNISA logins. We will send you the guidelines on how to activate my UNISA logins. Then that's when you'll be able to access the tutorial letters, the study guide, all the information. Thank you.
Okay, maybe I must say thanks, Magdalene. The closing date has been extended until this coming Friday because a lot of people said January they didn't have money and wara. So we have extended the date until Friday. So probably by next week, Wednesday, we would send the documentation to UNISA. So, Ntate Morena, I'm not sure if you answered.
Yes, ma'am. Sis Nomsa, I'm perfect. I'm covered. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Ken, your hand was up. Do you still want to speak?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right, it's fine. So if I'm struggling to register, who do I correspond with directly?
For
If maybe I
UNISA.
need to get assistance. To get registered so as to get the student card, the student number.
No. Remember that part. You're no longer going to use the link to register on the UNISA database. We are going to send you details. So what make the no? I'm used to working with Magdalene. So, but what you will get confirmation from Datistosa sometimes next week with how to activate my UNISA account after we have registered you.
Okay, so how do I get the student number then?
No, the student number will be allocated. UNISA will communicate with you. So you disregard the email that you have sent with the link that you have to register. That part we are no longer doing it. You're no longer doing it, but we will do it in 10. It is us and UNISA that will handle that part. So, but if you have any issues with with academic matters or registration with UNISA or my UNISA, you contact Ntatesitosa at UNISA. If it is anything that has to do with registration and the administration or payment part, those come to moi. But the rest of the issues, they go to UNISA. So, and I think we are, Prof. Sohadi, did you want to say something? Morana, I see your hand is still up. Is it the old one or the new one?
It's the old one, ma'am. Apologies.
Okay,
I had to
sure.
unclick. Yeah, I had to unclick for it to disappear.
Okay. Prof?
Thank you, Ms. Sitosa. I don't have much to say, but to appreciate this information session and believing that it's very helpful to students. But I do note that many students are indicating that they are aware of Ms. Mufolo's contact details, but with her confirmation that all matters will be handled by Mr. Gladius Sitosa, then they are asking for contact details of Mr. Sitosa so that whenever they have issues, they don't have to go around Ms. Mufolo. And that is all for now. And I wish all the students a very productive year. And as I said, from next week, we'll start uploading the study materials. And whenever there are issues, they are welcome to contact us so that we make sure everyone benefit from this particular academic year. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prof. I've already responded to that after this meeting, when I send them the recording, I'm going to copy him in the email. I will send them his details so that then they no longer communicate with Magdalene. So that will be taken care of via email today. I think we have come to the end of our session. Thank you so much, and we wish you everything of the best. But anytime when you need assistance, please feel free to contact us. We are here for you. Peace out.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.